Do you ever sense something is off? Maybe it's a quiet feeling, a subtle itch in the back of your mind, as if you're missing something important but can't quite put your finger on it. Each morning, before your feet even touch the floor, your hand reaches for your phone. Instantly, you're swept into a stream of updates, notifications, and endless curated lives that seem more perfect than your own. Our days blur together, routines on repeat as we stare into glowing rectangles. Work, play, even meals, all filtered through screens. We connect, but sometimes it feels like we're drifting further apart, each of us lost in our own digital bubble. Like Neo at his desk before awakening, we're cogs in a system we barely notice. The hours slip by, and we wonder where the day went, feeling both busy and strangely empty. The digital world demands our constant attention, blurring the line between real and virtual. Notifications ping, messages arrive, and we're pulled in 100 directions at once. We chase digital ghosts, likes, followers, the dream of a perfect life, rarely questioning who wrote this script. Our self-worth becomes tangled in numbers and fleeting approval. Our thoughts, desires, even our dreams are shaped by this digital layer. Sometimes, even in sleep, our minds replay the images and sounds from our screens. It's so normal we forget to ask, is this all there is? When was the last time you sat in silence, just listening to your own thoughts without a screen to distract you? The world was a dream to keep people docile. In the past, television was the escape. Now it's 1,000 screens, always on, always calling. Ours is filled with its own illusions. We're surrounded by images and stories designed to capture our attention, to keep us scrolling, liking, and consuming. What if, like Neo, we could see beyond the screen? What if we could step back and notice the patterns, the invisible forces shaping our choices? What if there's a deeper truth waiting for us? A reality richer and more meaningful than the one we've been shown? The first step is to notice the digital rain and start asking questions, to pause, reflect, and wonder what lies beyond the constant stream. Are you ready to look with new eyes, to wake up and see the world and yourself in a whole new light? For centuries, philosophers have wrestled with the nature of reality, asking questions that challenge the very foundation of our existence. From Plato's allegory of the cave to Descartes' musings on perception, the idea that our world might not be as it seems has always fascinated curious minds. Today, with the rise of virtual worlds and the astonishing power of modern computers, the simulation hypothesis is no longer just a far-fetched idea from science fiction. It's a concept that feels increasingly plausible as technology blurs the line between the digital and the real. Imagine a civilization so advanced, it could create digital universes indistinguishable from reality. The beings inside would live, love, and wonder, never realizing their world was artificial. Our video games already mimic life with stunning detail. If this is what we can achieve now, what might be possible in 1,000 years? Could future generations build worlds so convincing that their inhabitants would never suspect the truth? If such simulations are within reach, it raises a profound question. Could we ourselves be living inside one right now, our every moment unfolding within a grand design? Strange phenomena like déjà vu or the Mandela effect make us pause. Are these mere quirks of memory, or could they be subtle hints, tiny glitches in the code of our reality? The simulation hypothesis dares us to consider, what if everything we see, the stars, the mountains, even our own thoughts, are part of an intricate artificial construction? Yet even if our world is simulated, our experiences, emotions, and relationships remain deeply meaningful. The love we feel, the joy we share, and the memories we create are real to us, no matter the nature of our universe. Still, this idea shifts our perspective. It invites us to wonder, if our world was created, who or what designed it, and for what purpose? These are some of the biggest, most profound questions humanity can ask. They challenge us to look beyond the surface and seek deeper meaning. Are you open to considering the possibility that reality is not what it seems? Could you accept that everything you know might be part of something far greater? In the end, perhaps reality is far stranger and more wondrous than we ever imagined. The universe is finely tuned. Gravity, atoms, DNA, all perfectly balanced for life. Some say it's luck, a cosmic lottery and a multiverse of possibilities. But the precision makes others wonder, is it evidence of design? Like finding a watch on a beach, would you assume it assembled itself? The simulation hypothesis suggests the laws of physics are just the rules of the program. Fine-tuning isn't chance, it's a deliberate choice by the programmers. Our universe then is a crafted work of art, not an accident. The recipe for existence was written into the source code. Is our reality a masterpiece or a random roll of the dice? The answer may be hidden in the code itself. What do you believe? In the world of the Matrix, humans powered the machines, our bodies reduced to mere batteries, fueling a system that kept us blissfully unaware. But in our reality, the currency has changed. Our attention is now the most valuable resource, a new kind of energy that powers the digital economy. Every moment we spend scrolling, liking, or watching is energy transferred, not to ourselves but to the platforms and corporations that profit from our focus. Each click, each swipe, each view is meticulously tracked and turned into data points, building immense value for tech giants while we remain largely unaware of the true cost. The saying goes, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Our attention is bought and sold in a marketplace we rarely see. Behind the screens, teams of engineers and designers work tirelessly to make their platforms irresistible, using psychology and data to keep us engaged for as long as possible. But it's not just our attention that's being harvested. Every search, every purchase, every conversation is collected, analyzed, and used to build a detailed digital profile of who we are. This data doesn't just predict our behavior, it shapes it, guiding what we see, what we buy, and even what we believe, all through invisible algorithms. We may not be lying in pods, but we're plugged in all the same, feeding a system that grows richer and more powerful with every tap and notification. Even our creativity is mined for profit. The content we share, the trends we start, the communities we build, all become assets for someone else's bottom line. The entire system is built on our participation, yet it's designed to serve the interests of those at the top, not the people who make it possible. Becoming aware of this reality is the first step toward reclaiming our autonomy and deciding how we want to engage with technology. Are you ready to unplug, even for a moment, and see what happens when you take your attention back? Ask yourself, who truly benefits from your attention, your data, your creativity? What could you reclaim if you chose to disconnect even briefly and invest your energy in yourself and your community? Agents enforce the rules. In our world, algorithms and systems play that role. Algorithms curate your feed, decide what you see, and reinforce your beliefs, creating echo chambers. Societal systems, economics, education, politics act as agents too, promoting conformity and discouraging change. These agents aren't evil, they're just code, maximizing engagement or maintaining order. But the effect is the same invisible walls that keep us from questioning reality. To see them, we must look beyond the surface and recognize the forces shaping our lives. The first step is awareness. What systems are guiding your choices? Are you living by your own code or someone else's? The boundaries are subtle but real. Will you notice them? Will you push past them? The choice is yours. Cypher chose the comfort of illusion over harsh reality. Do we do the same? The digital world offers endless distractions and easy pleasures, a constant escape. Consumerism promises happiness through buying, creating a cycle of desire and fleeting satisfaction. Technology numbs discomfort, lonely, scroll, bored, watch. It's easier than facing ourselves. Media sedates us with simple narratives and easy answers, keeping us from asking hard questions. We often choose distraction over real connection, comfort over challenge. The system doesn't force us to stay plugged in, it just makes the illusion comfortable enough that we choose it. The first step to waking up is admitting we enjoy the dream. Are you ready to question your own choices? What are you trading for comfort? Is it worth it? Neo's red pill is a metaphor for awakening. But how do we wake up in real life? Start with critical thinking. Question what you're told, seek other perspectives. Disconnect from digital distractions. Spend time without screens. Listen to your own thoughts. Reconnect with the physical world. Walk in nature. Read a book. Sit in silence. Create something. Art, music, a meal. Creation shifts you from consumer to creator. Authentic human connection is key. Have real conversations, share vulnerabilities, listen deeply. These connections ground us in messy, beautiful reality, something no simulation can replicate. Awakening is a journey of conscious choices. Will you choose to wake up? What's your first step? The world outside the code is waiting. Are you ready to see it? The choice is yours. Neo's real battle wasn't with the machines, it was within himself. True liberation comes from changing our own internal programming, not just fighting external systems. What limiting beliefs hold you back? Who installed them? Liberation is identifying and rewriting these programs, choosing to believe in your own potential. It's a daily practice. Mindfulness over distraction, compassion over anger, understanding over judgment. Every conscious choice rewrites your code, strengthening your awareness and weakening the system's hold. The ultimate freedom isn't escaping the world, but living in it with a free mind. The prison is not outside, it's in unexamined thoughts. Are you ready to change your code? What belief will you rewrite today? The revolution starts within. Will you begin? We all have red pill moments, cracks in reality that invite us to question everything. The choice between comfort and truth isn't once, it's daily in every small decision. Mindless scrolling or conscious creating, accepting headlines or seeking the story, numbing feelings or truly feeling them. This ongoing choice is our greatest power. Questioning reality doesn't lead to fear, it leads to freedom. Beyond the system we find kindness, intuition, creativity, the parts of us that can't be coded. Whether or not we're in a simulation, asking the question matters. It pushes us to live deliberately, connect deeply, and think critically. Become the author of your own life, not just a character in someone else's story. Keep questioning, keep seeking, keep choosing truth. The power to define your reality is yours. What will you choose today? The journey begins now.